Hello there and welcome back to another video from Martin's Circus Skills Workshops, and thank you for tuning in. Now I guess that you're here because you're into juggling, circus skills, maybe balloon modelling or magic. There's plenty of those kind of videos to check out on my channel, but if you are here and you are watching, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And this video is going to be the first in a series of 3 videos on taking a really in-depth look at how to get started juggling with scarves. And these series of 3 videos are going to be especially aimed at trying to get younger children to start juggling and experimenting with scarves. So we're going to start in the first video with one scarf, how to hold the scarf, and some little activities just to change things up. In the second video we're going to look at 2 scarves and the exchange, and in the third video we're going to look at how to juggle 3 scarves. But we're going to start right at the beginning with one single scarf. Now before you do any kind of scarf juggling, you need to be able to hold the scarf correctly, and this is how you do it. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take the scarf and just spread it over my left hand. I'm going to have my left hand somewhere in the middle of the single green scarf, and I'm going to take my right hand and just pinch it, my fingers and thumb, quite light, in a light grip, somewhere like that. So I know I'm pinching it somewhere in the centre, and that's how you should grip your scarf or scarves when we move on to 2 and 3 scarves. It's what the grip looks like from the back and at the side. And now we're ready to start throwing, catching, dropping, all of that. Now scarf juggling is a little bit different from juggling with bean bags or balls, in that you are more lifting and dropping rather than catching and throwing. I will probably use all of those terms interchangeably, so if I talk about throwing and catching the scarf, what I really mean is lifting it and giving it a little flick with the wrist and then catching it. So to start with, you've got your scarf in the middle, right hand, and you just want to practice just lifting about head height, maybe a little bit higher, just dropping and catching. And you'll notice how I catch. I catch with my palm facing the floor, and I sort of catch like a cat, sort of grabbing for something with its paw. So again, we just lift, little flick, and a catch. Now, after a while, even really young children will probably be able to do that. So you need to change it up a little bit. And this is what you can do, is get them into the idea of crossing with your scarves. And this is what I mean. So instead of just going up here, I'm going to cross the body, about head high again, little flick, and catch with the other hand like that. And then see if they can do the same on the other side and do that. I'm going to do that again in slow motion. So now, practicing that, children will get into the idea of the rhythm, the timing, and of throwing across, or in this case, lifting, dropping and catching our scarves, but going across our body as we do that. So what you want to finish off with, really, with one scarf, is just doing that side to side, nice and slowly. just like that. And you can see it's a lift, little flick, a drop and a catch, just like that. You want to lift the scarf at least head high, maybe a little bit higher. Now, you might want to change this up a little bit to keep children engaged. And when I'm talking about younger children, I'm talking children sort of key stage 1. So certainly no higher than year 2. And we're probably talking about years 1, reception and nursery kind of children, that kind of age group. So a couple of things that you can do to change up a one scarf kind of juggling exercise and routine is to do different kind of catches and poses. Now the first one that I do, I call this the Superman Super One. I'm going to just sort of kneel down to do this one so you get a better view. And what you do is you're going to lift it above your head and then you're just going to flick up and you're going to catch it, not like that, but you're just going to catch it on your hand like that and a sort of pose like that. So you could call this a Statue of Liberty, you could call it a Superman or a Superwoman pose, something like that. And they can do that on the right side and the left side. So that's the first pose kind of catch little activity that you can use to change things up. The second one that I really like, that children really love, is called the zombie, and this is what it looks like. The zombie. So what you're doing is you're just literally getting the scarf, flicking, just dropping, flicking it a little bit above your head, catching it, and then putting your arms out and just sort of turning around, sort of doing a little short walk, and that's called the zombie. And the third one, I call this the Captain America. I'm going to catch the scarf on my elbows. It's going to be pointing maybe just a touch upwards, so it gives the scarf something to catch on to, and this is what it looks like. And you take a step forward as well. So that's the Captain America. So I hope you found this video tutorial useful, getting started with one scarf, how to hold the scarf, how to sort of throw or drop and flick and catch the scarf, and one or two little activities just to change that up to keep the children engaged. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me up with a like, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, this is goodbye from Martin's Circus Skills Workshops. Bye bye.